All right, guys. So at the end of the day, I have come to realize that you have to keep making videos even when YouTube is not recommending your videos. When you go onto YouTube, you are going to see so many advice, people telling you, change your thumbnails, you have to make your title a little bit clickbaity. You have to script your videos, all that kind of bullshit. See, let me tell you, first of all, if you want to go the way of scripting your videos, at some point, you're going to burn out if you are not a professional YouTuber. A professional YouTuber is somebody that doesn't have another job. Sometimes, doesn't have a family, but that's not absolute. You could also have a family, but a professional YouTuber is somebody that has a team, or you have time, you have money to outsource certain kind of tasks like editing, but if you are just a one-man riot, one-man solopreneur, you have a full-time job, you have a family on the side, you still want to think of scripting your videos and all those kind of bullshit. Yes, you're going to be balling in the beginning. Perhaps you make a couple hundred videos, and after some time, you're going to be burnt out because you are going to make some videos, you spend a lot of time trying to really make the video a killer video, only for you to post it onto the platform, and YouTube, for one reason or the other, which is still a mystery to so many people out there, they do not give that video the impression that it needs. And impression is everything. Of course, there are people here that try to tell you otherwise. They tell you that YouTube tests your video, it doesn't perform. At the end of the day, they bury it, or they test to a small audience. If it's a perform, they share to a bigger audience. All those things. Even if you take a look at the videos, the channels of people proposing these theories, you also see that even with all these things that they claim to know, there are so many instances where their videos just, suddenly bomb for no reason or the other. They know these things. YouTube knows their audience already, but for one reason or the other, the video bomb. It is what it is. So what am I driving at? Of course, I'm not just going to sit here and rant. The platform, it is what it is. The algorithm, nobody understands it. So what is your own deal in all this? Like I said, at the end of the day, I just feel like you have to keep making videos, even if YouTube is not pushing out your content, because you can never tell on a particular day, one video, like from nowhere. I have a channel where one of my videos is currently sitting at about 400 or something thousand views. I tried to recreate that video 3 times. Each time I ever tried to recreate it, didn't get as much as 50,000 views. But this one particular video just blew up from nowhere. And I'm happy that I ever took time, to make that video. The funny thing is that this was a video I made with the most little effort. I recorded that video in my parlor at the time, in my old apartment. I was just sitting down on my couch and I took out my microphone, recorded it. And the next day, I just took some footage from one of my, in some stuff I was doing with a laptop. I recorded it, put the footage, slapped it on it, and posted it. Boom, it exploded. And the other video I made with full awareness, tried to create it again because I felt like now that video has exploded, YouTube now knows my audience, it bombed. All right? You want to keep making videos, even if you do not get views, even if all you get all day long, all week long is one view. Just keep making the video. And this brings me to the hack that you need to make that possible. You want to reduce as much as possible the friction or whatever it is that is standing on your way, preventing you from making a video that you have to publish. Right now, I'm driving home. I just left the warehouse. I also did make a video at the warehouse. I do not know if that video is going to fly, if it's going to perform. But when I was in the warehouse and I felt like I had 10 minutes free time, I brought out my GoPro, I pressed record, and I spoke to it. There's many errors in that video. There's many moments, me repeating myself. But I do not care, because I have come to realize that the moment you begin to care about those things, making everything so perfect, that's going to bring a little friction. You hear that? That's going to bring, I'm supposed to say that's going to be, but I don't care. I'm going to leave it in this video. Because the more you want to make the video super perfect, you're going to spend time. Mind you, you do not even have this time. You're going to spend, you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to be trying to, this doesn't work, this idea doesn't work. Because of that, you might be holding yourself back from even creating a YouTube video. Like I said, that video that blew up on my channel was the one I made with the most, little effort. I was just recording it and boom, it blew up. All right. So if you making video, if you are concerned about your camera, you are concerned about your microphone, I'm telling you, just keep making videos, even if the lighting is bad, even if nobody's watching, people are commenting and saying, what kind of video is this? Of course, you're definitely going to improve over time. But in the beginning of your video making journey, you need a lot of content to even push the YouTube, the algorithm needle. I'm telling you, because if you take a look at this channel now, I have created well over, I don't know, but I'm just going to throw a figure, well over 500 videos, counting the short form content and the long form content. But for one funny reason or the other, the YouTube algorithm is still saying, we do not know who your audience are, which I find very, very ridiculous, because on my thumbnail, my audience is well represented there in the form of keywords. In my description, the keyword is there. Sometimes on the comment section, YouTube pretty much knows this or that, but just that I do feel like the time is not right yet. And when the time is right, YouTube is going to do its thing. They are going to send this audience that they didn't know where they were all hanging all along. They're going to send them over to my channel. They're going to binge watch my videos. And then you realize that, oh, this channel suddenly just blew up. No, it didn't suddenly blew up. I have been creating videos. I have been making sure that every little time I have, every 10 minutes, I have 15 minutes to drive from my warehouse to home. I felt like I could take my, GoPro along. I do not care if the footage is not clear enough, if the sun is overhead, if the vehicle is kind of loud and the microphone is not picking my voice properly. Thankfully, these days we have a way of, cleaning up your sound to make it a little bit more, audible. So that is not something that can actually prevent you from making video. I felt like if I sit in this car, I have the option of listening to, the car radio or even watching a YouTube video. But I also want to be one of the people creating content for YouTube, and I choose to do that. So because of that, I'm able to quickly take out my GoPro. I'm telling you, this thing I'm doing now, a lot of people don't want to do it. They're going to say, my hair is not well kept. I feel so rusted. I'm just coming from the warehouse. I don't feel so kept. I don't even know what to talk about. I need to write a script. The more you are doing those things, you are pretty much holding yourself back. And do not complain if your growth on YouTube is pretty much stagnated. I'm telling you, even with full intention, you posting videos back to back, day and night, it still takes time. This is how the algorithm is. It's not because you are not hardworking or because you are negative or because you are not positive enough. It is what was built into the algorithm. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes solid intention, and it takes volume for you to be able to move the needle to be able to say, look, this guy is posting a lot, and it just makes no sense to keep holding him back when we are giving traffic to creators that are not even intentional. This account has proven to be very, very intentional in video creation. He makes video in the morning, in the afternoon, he makes video while going home, and every time he's making this video, this account tries to give as much value as is humanly possible within the time available. Of course, if I have all the time in the world to sit down in an office environment with a nice chair, nice microphone, a laptop by my side, an AI agent, I will be able to make videos that will have even 10 times more value than what I am making now. But if you want to allow that to hold you back because you don't have the right environment or the right tools or the right time to actually script a video and put in all the values, you are doing yourself a disservice. All right, the mission I have in this video is nothing complicated. I'm just here to remind you, you have to post videos even when YouTube, for one reason or the other, is not giving you the traction that you need. Keep posting videos. You get 1 view today, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, rinse the process, repeat it. Each time you post, think of something that will be helpful to somebody on the other side. You're not just going to come here and just yap, ha, 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 and expect the video to fly. Of course, if it is just one sentence, guys, keep posting videos, even when YouTube is not giving you traction. Keep posting videos. This is what happened to me. I was posting back to back, and then I finally hit gold. YouTube finally discovered my account, discovered my audience, and from that day on, I have been getting views. That's enough to motivate somebody on the other side, because you never can tell what phase of life the person on the other side is. The person might be passing through difficulties, feeling like giving up. Just seeing that video that you have uploaded might just be that thing, that will make that person to have a rethink and say, you know what, if Hardware Flipper could do it this way, if Hardware Flipper blew up, not minding the kind of microphone, the kind of camera, the kind of light situation, or even how kept his hair was or his face, he made videos and blew up, I think I can do it. And that's a lot of value there. Unfortunately, it's just such that the algorithm thinks otherwise. Algorithm, for one funny reason, thinks that heavy editing is what translates to value. No, these talking head videos, most of the time they have more values in them than those videos that you kind of want to distract you to put bogus claims, lighting effects, transitions and stuff like that. So this is what I have for you guys. I'm almost home. Hopefully when I get home, I'm going to edit this video, just remove one or two things. I want to make sure I do not spend more than 1 hour editing this video. Of course, there's going to come a time, in this my YouTube career, where I will be going heavily on editing, on storytelling and stuff like that. But for now, given that I have very limited time to fight with, because I have a family, a business, a job, 4 YouTube account to manage, and time is of the essence. And because I do not want this time to just go by, I am currently creating video in this format, because somebody did leave me a comment. I was saying your videos are PSO, not edited, kind of minimal editing. This is not what people want to see these days. Yes, there's going to come a time where the editing is going to be like improved. It's going to be more massive. But right now, I'm not going to let that hold me back. If you have found value in this video, please go ahead, smash the like button, ensure you are subscribed to the channel, and let me know what I did correctly. Also, let me know what I didn't do correctly. Until I see you again in the next one. Peace out.